Yo, what's up? It's Arthur K-Fog. I'm here with the band Brio, Benny, Zeke, and Andrew. These guys are amazing live performers. I've seen you be called one of the top live bands in the entire country. Have you seen that as well?
I think I saw that.
You saw that somewhere? Yeah. You got that Google alert for that?
At some point, somebody said it.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
all I
yeah.
know.
As long as it goes on the record, that's all that matters. But I think you, again, proved that to everybody who saw you at Bottle Rock today, because you guys were out there killing it with your music. Zeke, you were out there doing backflips as well. Like, when did that get incorporated into this routine?
Austin City Limits.
Austin City Limits?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Was that like a big moment for you? Because I know you're from Houston, right?
Yeah,
originally.
It was, yeah. I was working up to it. Actually, one guy just at a festival in Vermont just hopped up on stage. It was a rager. It was like Friendly Gathering or something like that. And some dude just hopped on stage, middle of the set, whipped out a backflip.
Wow.
Just like, he told me, hold on. He said, he did this. Yes, he did that. I was like, oh, what you... Oh. And then he just popped. I was like, oh, my God.
Wow.
That can't happen again.
Yeah, so did you show him up then?
No, this is before he could do the
This is
back.
before I could do it, yeah. And then that happened, and I was like, okay, all right.
Wait, so how do you even train to do a backflip if you've never done one before? Do you do it like on the bed or something?
I was hella inspired, dude. It was just, I actually went to a gym in San Francisco. A friend of a friend connected me with a gym, and I just went to work.
Okay, that's cool. So now, but I've heard that you have to do a shoe change, like a Mr. Rogers shoe change for the backflips. Is that right?
It depends on what boots I'm wearing, you know.
Oh, okay. So you pulled out the...
Today I did a shoe change.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
You know,
okay.
we got
A little more
air with the
traction.
Air Jordans. We had
Yeah.
to catch some air.
I like that. Now, you guys all kind of met in San Francisco, and there's like 7 of you guys who are actually in the band, right?
Yeah.
What I have always wondered is when a band that big gets together, how the hell do you guys find time to practice at the beginning? Because you don't know if this thing is going to take off and make it. Like, you have to dedicate a lot of time. So how do you guys find that time to coordinate that in the beginning?
In the beginning?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was just fun. We all kind of got along. Some of us knew each other, but a lot of it was we didn't necessarily all know each other. So we were getting to know each other as well as like learning music together.
Yeah.
But it was just fun, and you could feel some electricity going on.
Right.
So I think that
Hella
just made
potential.
that made it pretty easy to just, we'd get together and play. We had gigs already booked and stuff, so it was
Yeah.
super natural.
Like writing music to play at gigs that were
already booked. Yeah, we were like, oh, we don't have like an hour's worth of music yet, so let's like write some songs. And
the EP that we put out, Kiss the Sun, the first EP, I mean, all of the songs on that record were essentially written because we needed to write.
Wow.
We had to.
Right.
So we were like forming the identity of the band and building these relationships with people that some of us didn't necessarily know each other that well.
Wow.
The first time I ever met Zeke was at our first rehearsal, and we were learning these other tunes, and then, bringing in new material over the course of time, and that's how this whole relationship is kind of like built out of necessity.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to work. We wanted.
Totally. How did those first gigs go where you're playing all brand new music? You guys have like just barely met, some of you. So how did those gigs go?
It was awesome, dude.
Were
We
they?
played at Great American. And that was... we played at Cafe du Nord. I think
Yeah,
that was
Cafe
the
du Nord
first
was
one.
the first
that was
one.
the first one.
Okay.
Everything was hella fast.
It was just a ball of energy. We were like very excited. And we listened to some of the recordings, and it's like when they were fun and they sounded good, but it was like songs that are supposed to be like this. They were like,
Yeah, we were trying to do
it's
Tai
like circus
Chi, and it
funk.
turned
It
into
was
Kung
like,
Fu.
what is going on right now?
Well, he's got the backflips now, so it seriously is circus
Yeah, we
funk.
could do a little. Yeah, we got that circus.
We didn't
Yeah.
even know it was that fast until we listened to the recording.
Yeah.
During the show, it was just like, we're doing it. We're doing
Yeah, it
Right.
was
It's
a lot.
dope.
It was a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was dope. It was super dope.
And then the Independent, they were amazing. They took a liking to us and just we opened up at the our first year as a band. We probably played at the Independent like 10 or 11 times.
It
Like,
was
it was
a
a lot, and they was like
we did the
in
Sly
San Fran-
tribute and a bunch of other
in
opening
San Francisco.
acts
They
and
were
stuff.
so good to
Fishbowl.
us.
Oh, okay.
And so they just kept putting us on bills, like opening for people. And so we were just playing in front of like big crowds
Right.
from the start. It was a really great way to like work out material because you figured out pretty quickly what worked and what didn't work. It was
Yeah.
like, oh no, that doesn't. The people don't like that.
What were the things that you found that people didn't necessarily like?
I'm I pushed it all out of my head.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
just get rid
Yeah,
of
Yeah, I take pills.
It wasn't too many. It wasn't too many dislikes. We were, we
Yeah.
had some good momentum.
Oh, I'm sure.
on our side. But
Maybe like controlling our energy might have been
Yeah.
one. Like in the beginning, it was real like for like the whole set.
Right.
And I think like figuring out like
Yeah.
when to take a breath and when to
Okay.
when to go super hard, and you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
that-
Dynamics.
the dynamics of a set, not just in
Okay.
a song. I think is one of the things we've probably learned pretty
Right.
quickly.
But I've seen that, like, the thing about you guys is, like, you can pull in all sorts of different people into your set. Like, I saw you guys one time at the last place I would have expected to see you, which was the Commonwealth Club in San Francisco, known as being super stodgy and, a place where people go to share intellectual ideas and things like that. But you guys were playing this crazy live fun show. There were all these like 80-year-old people who were dancing around there, which was insane. But do you guys notice that sometimes when you're playing that, like, oh my God, there's an old lady who's dancing to this and there's a baby who's dancing to this?
Absolutely. I mean, we really set our intention in our music, and just as a band, we're a pretty diverse band, and just be all inclusive, all walks of life. So it's not necessarily for a scene or for this crowd. It's music for everyone.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Now, doing some of this music has allowed you some different experiences too. I saw that you guys did like some sort of a cooking show yesterday or something. What was up with
crushed it.
that?
He killed it yesterday.
So,
I didn't tell you that, dude.
Marcus,
He killed
who
it
is it?
yesterday.
who is it with us right now? Our saxophone player.
Okay.
Legendary dude, super funny. Marcus and Zeke and I went on this cage. We didn't know what to expect. Like, I don't know if we're supposed to be cooking, or are we playing music, or are we just talking trash? Like, what? We didn't know. We showed up, and the host of the show, like, one of the first things, she gave us a little tour, whatever, and then she says, this isn't like network TV, so you can say whatever you want. Roll a joint if you want to, whatever.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
careful,
Wow.
careful. Do not give the three of us carte blanche to do whatever we want in front of a camera.
Yeah.
Like, that's a really bad idea. Next thing you know, Zeke's like grinding meat, and we're just like, we're in it, and it was really fun. We got like sort of sucked into the kitchen.
So what'd you guys cook? Were you like making edibles or something?
It was chili con Brio con carne. I don't know. Is that what it was called? Yeah.
I like that.
It
That's
was like
cool.
like Texas chili.
Okay.
Spicy.
And just in case I didn't lay out the ground rules here for this interview, you guys can totally roll and smoke joints during this interview too.
Okay.
It's encouraged. But it sounds like a lot of fun though. And so, who's the best cook in the band? This guy? What do
Him
you
and
normally?
Marcus.
I think
Yeah,
I
it's-
enjoy it the most.
Okay.
Yeah, him
Him and Marcus are both like,
Okay.
for sure.
I don't know, it's pretty close, but they both love cooking.
So what do you
Yeah.
normally cook? Do you cook like when you guys are on the road and stuff like that, or?
I mean, if we have a day off and there's a house,
Uh-huh.
like there's a kitchen to cook in, we'll just take we'll take a little chunk of change out of the band account,
Okay.
hit the grocery store, and we'll all just kind of chip in and cook, and do family style. I mean, it's a nice thing to take advantage of. We're on the road a lot. You end up, at the Taco Bell and,
Right.
all that. So when you do have the opportunity, especially if we have a day off somewhere, go get the local stuff. I mean, we did that last time we were in France. We were in Avignon. Went to the grocery store, and I
that
mean,
was
food
awesome.
is
That was
cheap
bougie.
there.
Is it really?
Well, because it's like California.
Bad.
Everything grows, right?
Oh, right,
So
right.
it's just getting fresh food and good cheese and all that. It's really pretty inexpensive, and great wine on the cheap.
Yeah.
So, I go out with like €50, and I come back with 3 days worth of food for 7 guys.
Oh, my God.
And just cook. It's like,
Dude,
it's
that's
great.
so
It doesn't always
cool.
come out great, but
Yeah, you get a
Usually
little bit of
does.
a taste
Yeah, it
of
does.
home when you're far away from home.
they don't
Yeah.
have Taco Bell in Avignon, by the way.
That's probably a good thing though. No more Taco Bell. You can't be hitting Taco Bell all the time.
Well, Ben's sponsored by Taco Bell. That's why he's
Yeah,
dropped it
he's
twice
like,
already.
Don't yuck my yum.
Okay.
Yeah.
With those Doritos Locos tacos and everything. Is that your favorite?
No,
No. What's your favorite Taco Bell?
all right.
This is very serious. I can
Plead the
tell.
fifth.
He's put a
So
lot
I
of
go.
thought into
So first of all, I wear a disguise when I go in because I don't want people to know it's me.
it. Okay.
And I wear like Groucho Marx glasses. It's 2 bean and cheese burritos. I put extra hot sauce on them.
Okay.
And then I occasionally get a crunchy taco, classic crunchy taco.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I just throw it away
Yeah. It's true.
immediately.
Right in the trash because he doesn't want
Yeah.
anyone eating those.
I'm just like, that's one. I got it off the streets.
Yeah. There you go.
Bean
Okay.
and cheese burritos, also known as the hobo helper.
Solving the world's problems through throwing away shitty food. I like that. So what do you guys, now that you've already performed, what are you guys going to do the rest of your time here at Bottle Rock? You're going to drink some wine, eat some Taco Bell?
Drink
Yeah.
some wine, enjoy some of this Napa wine.
We actually
yes.
have another set
Yes.
here in a little bit. I think at 6 o'clock on a VIP stage. We're going to do kind of a pared down, not acoustic, but a little bit of like a pared down, more intimate set.
Okay.
Acoust-ish.
Cool. You got-
Acoustic-ish, play all the tunes we didn't play today already.
Yeah.
and-
But that's like so far later in the day. How do you guys avoid like getting too drunk, drinking too much wine or anything like that before that late set?
What? I wasn't listening. Sorry. What did you say?
That's how all
honestly,
my
I mean, this is like
We were talking amongst ourselves. Sorry. What did you say?
No, when you guys have like a longer set later in the day, how do you avoid like getting too tired or drinking too much wine or something like that in between?
I mean, you just don't do those things.
Just don't do. Okay.
I mean, you know,
No,
like
he
take
doesn't do those things.
Take
Okay.
naps. Take naps.
So
pace
you're the
yourself.
responsible one.
Yeah.
Okay. Benny's a little bit of the wild child.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And where do you fall in the middle of all this?
I'm in the middle. I'm snug.
You're in the middle.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
You take a
snug.
nap and then get up and party a little bit.
I'll
and
take a
then-
nap. I probably won't party until after. But
Okay.
I will eat some good food, drink some water, maybe take a nap,
Yeah.
do jump rope. You know,
Oh, okay. So you have to
I
keep your
jump rope,
cardio up
keep
in
my
between.
adrenaline nice at a good level.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to rock. Like we did the last time we played, it was a sweet spot. It was a perfect time of day. We played at like, I don't know what time, but we played
Look at me, I'm-
later in the set, in the afternoon, just
Yeah.
before Charles Bradley, rest in peace. And it was
That's right.
so awesome.
Yeah.
It was so awesome, that set.
Do you notice, like, over the years, the way that some of these festivals change? Because you guys have hit almost all the major festivals in the United States.
Hit a few, yeah.
Do you notice a little bit of a change over the years here, like a place like Bottle Rock, how it may have changed?
What do you?
I'd say the change is the reception to us. It just gets better and better every time. No, not to say that the festivals don't grow and aren't trying new things, but
Yeah.
I think the reception to us, I notice, like just gets better and better every time.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You feel
I mean,
less
this is
like
a great festival as far as the way that you know people get treated. The way
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
That's
the
awesome.
food's always good and
Yeah,
all that
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, it's Napa.
Yeah.
Plus,
Yeah.
this is essentially a hometown show for us, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of friends. I mean, that's how I'm killing my time for the next few hours. I got
Okay.
a bunch of people I got to catch up with. I will be drinking wine with them,
Yeah.
but you know, I mean, we got family here. Zeke's family's here.
Yeah.
Marcus's family's here. Patman's
Pat's-
family's
yeah,
here.
there's a lot of
Families
family.
there.
That's super cool. So, what can people expect from you guys coming up in the next year? I know, like, festival season is in high gear right now, but do you guys have plans for another album coming out or anything like that?
Yeah.
Always working on new music. We got
Yeah.
Bunch of new music.
Yeah, we got a bunch of new stuff. We're gonna be doing festivals and some runs and stuff this summer, but we're like focusing a lot on getting some stuff done. So hopefully by the end of the summer we'll have a good chunk of stuff done and then release it a little later this year. Is the plan.
Super
Some
cool.
Yeah.
collaborations that are going to be.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there's some
Yeah.
songs coming out. Like we're
Okay.
gonna put. I mean, we can probably talk. We're gonna put out a couple songs with Lyrics Born, who's like
Oh,
Bay Area.
sick. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
legend.
So
Yeah.
he's legend. So and he's
Soon.
soon.
Yeah.
That's coming out sooner. And then there's other songs we're working on now. And he was like amazing to work with. He's such a
I
cool
bet,
dude
yeah.
and has so many ideas and
Yeah.
is just like egoless in the studio. Like
Yeah.
has
And
ideas.
at our studio too, like
And-
at our weird little spot in
Yeah.
the back of the wood shop in Lower Bottoms in West Oakland. You know, he just came
Oh,
in. We just
okay.
like chilled out.
Yeah, he
He's-
was
yes,
he was
it's-
awesome. He was really cool to work with.
Yeah.
Like throwing out ideas. Some of them were awesome. Some of them he was like, and he was just like, cool, just moving on. You know, it was like he was really, really cool to work with.
Shout out
That's
Lyrics
Yeah,
super
Lyrics
cool.
Born.
Yeah, shout out to Lyrics Born, part of the Quantum family. He's been
Yeah.
rapping for like over 20 years.
Yeah.
Super cool stuff. Well, I'm really excited to see that.
Yeah.
And anybody who hasn't caught these guys live or listened to their music, check it out on Spotify. Go see a live show because these guys are the real deal. They're amazing. Brio,
Thank you,
thank you
man.
so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Totally.
Hell yeah.
Let me get one of
Awesome.
those. Let me get one.
Right on.
Oh, there we go.